Is the Masaaki Hatsumi Lineage Fake? So if you have no idea who that is, this is actually now the most popular blog post on my blog, thanks to Google. If you're wondering who this is the guy that is the head of the Togakure Ryu version of ninjutsu. He is also known to be the head of the Bujinkan. And a lot of people question his legitimacy. Even though it's like 1984, he was considered to be the #1 martial artist in the world. I forget what magazine gave him that honor, but still pretty cool. I mean, you got to be pretty doggone legit to do that. Since then, though, his school has kind of branched out. There's been a few people from it that's been kind of heavy on the money-making side. So anytime you do that, it kind of kills people's perception of martial. Because I don't know why people think that martial arts have to be like, I'm going to learn martial arts and do an internship somewhere. It's really bizarre. But I've listed it here. This is the lineage that he claims, which now there's actually someone else that's the head of the clan. I think it's started in 2016, if I'm not mistaken. Hatsumi has kind of stepped back, and that's okay. But honestly, here's the facts. Who cares? It's probably fake. It may not be. He doesn't truly know if it's real or not. Because here's the thing. You see how many people are listed here. If this guy right here lied about everything before that and just passed it down, there's no way that this guy's going to know. It's just, that's all lineage is. It's fake. All lineages are fake, probably, to some degree. You're going to skip somebody. You're going to have a brother with the same name as the dad, and it's craziness. So even though this isn't like a family lineage, it's still going to be very difficult to claim this is real or this is fake. And so here's my whole point. What does it matter? Does it matter if it's fake or not? Why are you learning? If you're learning for self-improvement and then this person actually has something to teach you for self-improvement, then it's fine. It's okay. It does not matter. If it isn't, if they can't help you, if there's no benefit, then it doesn't matter. So here's the facts. When I was in high school, people got into fights. Now that I'm out of high school, nobody actually gets into fights. They don't. It just doesn't happen. I'm 21 years old. I can purchase a gun. I live in the U.S. I don't have to fight. I don't have to work out, as Chris Rock said. You can get a gun. You don't have to fight. I don't have to train. I do it because it's fun. I like it. But in reality, I don't have to be the best. I'm never going to be a UFC fighter. I'm 36 years old. Never going to do that. In fact, if you're like probably anywhere in your 20s and you're not a UFC fighter now, you're probably not going to be one. I would venture to say that even if you are a UFC fighter right now, you're not going to be one next year. It's just the statistics, just the odds. And people are worried who's more legitimate. It's a sport. It doesn't matter. It's the athletic one is the wins. You have to know just a little bit and then be in the shape to produce the results. You could be the smartest person ever, but be out of shape, and you'd get killed in the UFC. So I don't understand this. This only applies. This is the only sport that this applies to. Martial arts is the only sport that this even post would make sense in. And it's weird to me. What's really strange to me is the fact that ninjutsu isn't even part of the sports. Taijutsu, yeah, it does have some hand-to-hand combat in it. You do learn that sort of stuff, but and I'm not trying to take anything away from it. If you're practicing, great, good for you. But it's just a hobby. That's all it is. It's a hobby. There's no sense in getting, I don't know who built the first bow and arrow. I don't know who did that. I don't care who did that. If someone gives me a shooting tip and it trains me to be a better archer, I'm going to do it. If they give me a tip and it's bad, I'm not going to do it anymore. You have to learn to discern on your own the difference between what's good and what's bad. You can't just sit here and say that. So, you know what? Here's why Lineage is stupid. Okay? I'll tell you right now. I'm clicking this link right here on my website, drewtolbert.com. If you haven't noticed, that's all I talk about basically in my vlogs. Look at this. It's called A God Among Men. Literally. Okay, you know Odin right here. Odin of Asgard, right? The guy, the father of Thor. You know who that was based on a real human being. A real person. There's lineage documenting that. So you can follow this lineage. You can read it right here. You could go to ancestry.com, do your lineage. I recommend familysearch.org. It's free. Do it. Go on, do the whole thing. And you know what you'll find? You're related to like everybody. You can go through here. Look at this. I went from Odin to my mom. Literally, Odin to my mom. My mom was related to Odin. It's amazing, right? It's silly stuff. That's a lineage. That's what that is. Doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. I'm not any better because I can prove that. I'm not any worse because I can prove that. Again, this person right here, Richard II, could have lied. They could have said somebody was their dad and they weren't their dad or something. Nobody knows. Doesn't matter. It's not important. Got to get over it. Okay, I'm ending my rant now. Thanks for listening or tuning in here. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the thumbs up.